Welcome back everyone to version 1.10 of Empyrion Galactic Survival. Here I am at my own home little base. Today I want to work towards getting an SV put together so I can go out and explore the planet and further increase my XP. The easiest way is to fly around and discover stuff. And the sun's going down, so we'll start it at the break of a new day. It's so sunny. I'm going to go out here and just collect plants and stuff until I get to level 7. That's the plan for now. It's just a matter of upping our points. Lots and lots of these spice plants around here. And we are at level 6 now. We've got 33 more points to play with. And back to work. I'll pick up some titanium here while I'm here. We got some beasties. Teleropods. Oh, there's another one. It's a pair of teleropods. It's good to pop them. They give you lots of XP points. More than the plants or the rocks. And plus, I got a steak and an egg. Breakfast is ready. It's a bit windy today. Back to work. Oh, we got some crickets over here. That's good for XP. Get some meat off of them as well. There's probably more around. They don't often travel singly. Oh yes, here they come running. I killed their buddy. Now they're all pissed off. Oop, somebody got me. Oh, he's behind me. You cheeky bugger.
Fargan ice holes.
Okay, I think killing all these guys has got me to level 7, I think. Yep. Okay, great. Level 7. We can head on home now and start building our stuff. And put away all the junk we picked up. Got 4 steaks and 2 eggs. A bunch of spice. Yeah, some titanium and some silicon and some copper.
Excellent.
Do have some protein there. Turn that back into bars. You see, we got a ton of those bars in our personal collection, so I don't think we ever have to worry about going hungry. Alright, I think we need to unlock some stuff. And drill. Yeah, I'll unlock it. I can't make it because it takes cobalt. I haven't found any cobalt yet. But it's unlocked. There, I definitely need my armor because before I start building my SV, I want to get charges for my tool. And charges require promethium. And the only promethium available at the moment is in the lake over there. In order to harvest it, I gotta sink down to the bottom and use my survival tool to pick it up. To harvest it, as it was, it's like a stone. Takes a little while. And you need a helmet, because you can't breathe underwater unless you're a fish. Small vessel here. We've got enough points now. I think we can unlock all the stuff we're going to need for the Mark I version of the truckster. All we're really concerned about is getting around the planet and increasing our XP level and unlock points. Let's see. Lamp, landing gear. Got 10 points left. Can unlock the shields at the moment, but they 16,300 CPU. There's no way going to put that in without increasing our CPU, and that takes a lot of other stuff, mainly gold, to make the stuff that goes into. I can't think of the name of those optronic bridges. That's the name I was looking for. Come on, brain, work. That belongs in the fridge as well. All right. Yeah, we seem to have a good amount of ores at the moment. See, is there anything else? We can start with a food processor. We can get our steaks prepared just as we like them. We'll probably make some meds as well. We've picked up some of the items that can be used to make drugs.
Drugs are bad.
These drugs aren't bad. I never noticed that writing on there before. Interesting. Okay. Set our input and output to the fridge. Great. And yeah, we can make some drugs, some bandages. You need the plant fibers and plant proteins for bandages. And a bunch of other drugs there. Let's make the steaks. Get them made. Cooked. Yeah, let's make some of these drugs, as many as we can make. And we'll sort of spread them out. I'm not going to make one of all, just one kind. We need to have a variety of drugs there. The antibiotic ointment is pretty universally used. Okay. And I'll finish it off with some more protein bars. Sure it's turned off. And I'll carry the drugs with me. Have a steak. Okay. And get rid of that stuff. Don't need to be carrying that around. Okay. And once again, sun's going down. A beautiful view on the shores here. Let's start making our stuff we're going to need for the SV. See how far we get. Probably run out of raw materials before we get all the pieces we need, but we shall see. Container controller, yeah. I like to build my ship mainly out of those. And we'll have one for ammo. Yep. And I don't know, about 40 of those. We can do it. It's steel. Mainly, and our iron's holding out there. We got 40 to play with there. Great. Yeah. Wireless connection, detector. We'll have our light. Might be very important since we don't have night vision goggles. Get a fridge, so if we find any food, we can carry that with us without it spoiling. Generators. I need 2 of these. And I can only make 1 because I ran out of something. Stone, I think. Yeah, we have enough silicon and copper. I think we're out of stone. Okay. Sun's going down. Let's go biddy bye. Alright. The next day. Got a bunch of stones over here. We can grab. And we're still hooked up to our base. So all this stuff will go right in there. Collected a bunch of stuff over here. To make a long story short. And let's put... Well, we don't have to put it there. It went right into it. I forget.
Slipped my mind.
Okay, generator, our second generator. Yes. Let's see, what else? Fuel tank. Definitely need a cockpit. Let's see, I think all that's left are engines. Let's see how many of these we can make. That's where the real raw material sink is going to be. Yeah, we're probably going to run out of iron before we get all of our engines, but let's see what we can do. I think we'll start with 12 of these S thrusters. Yeah, we got 10. 2 more. Yep, great. And we still got stuff. We have enough to make 3 of these mediums for our main thrust in the back. If we can do that, then we're pretty well set. Excellent. Alright, we are pretty well set. Now to go get what little promethium I can find under the water. Don't want to start building my ship without the multi-tool charges. Because if you make a mistake, if you have the multi-tool, you can get the blocks back. You can't do that with the survival tool. You just get stuff back, and even then, not a lot of stuff. So it's imperative we find some promethium down here. It's really hard to see anything down here. The underwater foliage has been greatly expanded in this game. You can cut the grass with your survival tool there. There's lots of protein here under the water as well. These seaweed kelp stalks are protein. We're looking for some blue. There's some blue. It's the wrong kind of blue, but we can use that as well. That's pentaxid. That stuff grows back. It's like a plant. So the little stub is still there. But what we're looking for is pointy blue objects. Darker blue objects. It's in the deeper water. Oh, there's one right there. Promethean stone. This is just stone like all the other stones. It does not grow back once you've harvested it. Okay, got 9 Prometheum for that. Excellent. If I can find one more, I think we'll be in good shape. Do get a pretty good chunk of Prometheum for that one little spike. Keep your eyes peeled for blue. Really hard to pick stuff out with these heavy vegetation and the hazy water. Might as well pick up some protein while we're here. Hello? Prometheum? Nope. I saw it. Yeah, another one. You see they have 1,000 hit points there. Take quite a lot to harvest. You could not do this really with without a helmet and oxygen. Speaking of oxygen, I need to put down my oxygen thing, and I have to make one of those, which requires some of that. Make it in your survival constructor. Put it down right there and start making some oxygen. We need fuel for that. And we're going to need fuel for the ship too. So I'm going to go out and chop down some trees.
He's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day.
All right. Got a bunch of logs. We'll turn this stuff into biofuel. See, using the solar power on our base, we didn't need fuel until now. I'm going to have the portable constructor do this work, even though it's instant. If you didn't have it set to instant, it would be a good idea to use your portable constructor for this. It doesn't take any energy, and while it's busy making fuel, you could do other things. It's kind of a moot point since it's instant, but ooh, I can't take the full load of fuel. That's fine. Let's get that loaded up, get it started making oxygen and water. With the rest of the fuel, nope. I had to put the rest of that fuel into the base storage. Rest of the wood. All right. Okay, we got a Prometheum in our inbox. Let's make some charges. see how many charges we can make. I'm gonna do it one click at a time. That way we can see how the Promethean drops. You get 3 for each one Prometheum? That's great. Those 9 will last you a long time. We don't have the drill, but we'll make some drill charges in case we come across one in our travels as loot, or maybe some cobalt. When we get that back there, we could make one. Alright, we still have 13 left. That's great. That in our personal inventory. Put this down on our hotbar so we can use it. Great, and I think we're ready to start building this thing. We're covered for any mistakes I make putting it down with the multi-tool there. Let's eat a steak. You got any oxygen yet? Yeah, we got a couple. Some water. Keep the water on me as well. Sometimes when you get bit, you end up with a fever, and the only way to cure that's with water. Our oxygen's refilled. A couple other things to make. See if we have enough junk. Gatling guns. Always like to have a couple of gats on the front of the ship there. Yeah, we have enough to make that. And let's make some ammo for it. Yeah, that used up the rest of our stone, the rest of our iron. Which is fine. Once we get the ship built, we can go out and find where a real iron deposit is. So far, it hasn't been visible, but then I haven't traveled very far. Have a good night's sleep. Start building our ship. Alrighty then. All our starting junk ready. Put this down. It's our multi-tool. Collect some of those iron blocks. Yeah, it looks like we have a ghost there. That happens sometimes. The original block just stays there. And it's just a ghost. I'll ignore it as I build the cockpit up there. Yeah, put our gats on and our light. Front containers there. I have my ammo storage up front. That's why I have those steel blocks on either side of the core to separate the ammo storage from the conventional storage. Put our fuel tank and our generators. The 3 unique items I have there. The Wi-Fi, fridge, and scanner. Other lifting thruster there. Other turning thrusters in the back. And our main thrusters attached to that. And our stopping thrusters up front. I only have 2 left. Those are our down thrusters, so we can stop from going up in the air. Don't have enough stuff to make another 2. Just have to live with the 2. 2 should be enough to, well, it'll stop us from floating away into space when we take off. Our downward thrusters. We don't have to be too maneuverable at this point. Because we're at the point where we're just going to go see what's about. Discover everything on the planet, and that will also give us humongous amounts of XP. And I'm gonna finish making places, put the other down thrusters when we get around to it. Okay. And we need to put our ammo into the SV's ammo box. Okay, got it. And we need to put fuel in it. Maybe just split it in half. But yeah, the whole thing. Put the whole thing in there. I got enough wood in storage to make some more fuel. This thing is just going to sip fuel. So it's stuff we have in there is going to last quite a while. Got our CPU. We're a little over half full on the CPU. Let's put everything in its place. Okay. Everything is in its place. Let's start her up. See if she's going to fly. Yep. Lifts off nicely. Yeah, she's got enough thrust to get around and everything. Not to carry too much weight, but she's maneuverable enough. Now we can fly off here and use our scanner, which is longer range. See what's out here. See if we can find an iron deposit. Yep. Yeah, you get 100 points for discovering deposits. That's an iron deposit. We'll come back to that later. See what's out here. It's one resource and one POI, it looks like. $120. What is this? Abandoned base. Oh, they want to sort of start the storyline, so I'll hit yes, please. That thing is not marked as part of the story, but it looks pretty big. I bet there's a bunch of goodies in there. Whoa. My ship has got a bit of a roll to it there. I found out lately I have to turn down the roll on this. No, 0.2. Otherwise, it's just a bit too twitchy. Alright, I'm going to fly around and get as much other stuff listed. 600 points for that discovery. I went around and discovered most of everything. I don't think I got everything on the planet, but most of it. I don't see many question marks around, so on the way home, I'm going to stop and mine out this iron deposit. Get close enough to it. It's the other advantage to having an SV right off the bat, especially this one. I can stand on the hood here and up in the air and attach my survival constructor drill to this. Use the drone to mine it out. And being up in the air like that, any creepy crawlies on the ground can't attack you. That's an advantage to the SV. One of the many. And I got plenty of store space in the SV. I should be able to mine out this entire deposit. It is pretty far down under the dirt here. Come on, iron. I've been doing without iron for quite a while. Ah, beautiful, beautiful iron. Alright, I think I took it all out. 493. Yep. That is a good amount. You see on the radar, the little iron icon's not there anymore, which means I completely emptied that one out. And our home is just over here. That iron deposit wasn't very far. It was just down south, looked like. I should have driven down that way instead of north. Oh well, c'est la vie.
I spoke French.
Okay. The night is dark. Do we have some moonlight there? Very atmospheric. And let's put our iron away. Right? I'm gonna have to go out for some more stuff. Copper, probably. But actually, I got everything built that I need for the moment. We'll probably go out and do some more exploring or hit some of those POIs. Might be able to get some stuff. But I think that will do it for today. As always, thanks for joining me. Hope to see you again tomorrow.